Hi, welcome to this exacttrades.com technical indicators video on the current day OHL or open high low. We're looking at a chart on Netflix. This is a 3-minute chart. You can see this lower blue line here represents the day's low. This orange line is the open, so that's where Netflix opened today at that price point 261.09, and then this upper blue line is today's high. These lines will help you identify support and resistance areas, which is an important part in stock trading. It gives you better areas to enter your trades, and knowing these levels will also help you identify targets on possibly areas to reduce your position and book profits, as well as giving areas to place your stops. So on this chart we had an open here at 261.09. You can see we had a little bounce, and this area provided support for this bounce here. It tested it. These blue lines will move throughout the day, whatever the current high and low price for that day is. So you can see we had a consolidation at the current high at this particular time before we had a breakout. We extend this line out. We can see that once broken, when resistance is broken, it reverses roles and becomes support. We had a little bit of support in this area here, but it did break down, came back to test that area. So these lines are a good thing to have on your chart so you can visualize these price areas and know that there's a potential there to provide support and resistance. Let's take a look at another chart. This is a chart on Human Genome Sciences, HGSI. This is a 3-minute chart. You can see we have the orange line here. It represents the open. We had some sell-off at the open before a bounce. You can see this open price provided some resistance when it came back to test, and we had a high of the day here. So once broken, it did come back to test, so this resistance became support before it continued up. And you can see we just had some consolidation where it tested that current high, unable to break through. So this was a strong resistance point for the day, the high that was established at 12:45 Eastern Time for that day, and it just maintained in that upper area and bounced off that resistance area a few times. Let's take a look at another chart. This is a chart on Tesla Motors, TSLA, also a 3-minute chart. You can see this orange line again represents the open. We had a lot of support after this low was established. We had some support here and here, and it was unable to break, and so prices turned, and you can see that the high of the day was established here. It actually was established here first with a little bit of a pullback and then a break, and we had a double top here where the high of the day is again tested and unable to break that resistance area. Notice on this high here, this resistance became support. Now you can use these lines obviously on all different time frames. Let's take a look at one more chart. This is a chart on Mosaic, a 1-minute chart, symbol MOS. You can see we have the open right here, and we have the low established here. It wasn't tested again this day, but you can see when it bounced up, we have resistance here at the open, and then support here because that area was broken. And then it just trended up the rest of the day. So these lines are good to have on your chart to identify support and resistance areas. It'll help you out with your trades, identifying targets where to possibly take some off and book some profits, or even also gives you areas of possible entries where you can keep a tighter stop. Visit our website at www.exacttrades.com. You can sign up for our free Exact Trades Movers and Shakers pre-market report. It's a free report that comes to you every morning before the market opens, gives you a minimum of 10 trade ideas each and every morning, and while you're there, check out our full library of products and services.